Hello everybody and welcome back to Jared Opens a Box, and we have a pretty stacked lineup today because these are the exclusives for the Marvel Zombies Wave 1. So of course we do have Zombie Magneto. I was kind of hinting at that a couple weeks ago when I did the Pocket Pop keychains. This one is a Funko Shop exclusive. And then we have Zombie Venom, who is the GameStop exclusive, even though it has a different sticker on it. It has a Funko Club Insider or something. I don't know what that is, but it's a GameStop exclusive, trust me. And then we have Zombie Silver Surfer, who is a Hot Topic exclusive. Yes. So this is what we're going to be reviewing today. This is a pretty exciting episode. And yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say. Let's just get right into this one because I am super excited. I'm actually going to start with Magneto because this is one that I was talking about a couple weeks ago. So here he is, Zombie Magneto. As you can see, it is a Funko Shop exclusive. This one was kind of weird. A lot of people had thought that it had been canceled because it was officially confirmed back at the New York Toy Fair in February. Then unfortunately, due to, the situation in the world, a couple of them ended up getting cut. Magneto was thought to be one of them, but as it turns out, he was actually just being kept as a Funko Shop exclusive. And that's where he ended up coming out as part of Funko's Funkoween event, which I believe took place in September, but I could be wrong about that. So yeah, here he is. Look at that artwork. I mean, again, the people who make the Funko artwork are just incredible because I don't know how they can do this. It looks absolutely insane. I know there's absolutely no way I could do anything like that, but I always have to give them credit in these episodes because it just looks so good. The back of the pop, the back of the pops shows Magneto right over here, and then it has the four main pops that we reviewed on Halloween. Zombie Hulk, Mysterio, Deadpool, and Wolverine. And it does say collect them all, and I have indeed collected them all. So, let's just get right into this. I am super excited about this one. Oh, there we go. It was like sticking. Okay, so... Ooh, smells interesting. Anyways, here is Zombie Magneto. So, he does have one of those bases again because he is flying. Again, never take that base out unless you want to have a very hard time putting it back in. Especially since his cape would just get in the way. But basically, this is a bigger version of the Pocket Pop keychain that we reviewed a couple of weeks ago. The helmet all tattered, the skull just right there, pretty creepy. You do see the jaw again right down there. I actually kind of wonder if they reused this from the Deadpool one because it looks almost exactly the same. Like if you look at the Deadpool one and you look at this one, it almost looks exactly the same. Just Deadpool has his mouth open a little bit more. He is missing an eye over here. Well, at least that's what I'm assuming they're showing with the black dot rather than the white one. And then, of course, you have plenty of the green goo, which obviously is supposed to be blood, but they're trying to keep it kid-friendly. As much as you can with a zombie pop, you have to try to keep it as kid-friendly as possible. So they use this green goo instead. But they do show bones sticking out, which is pretty interesting. There is bones sticking out on multiple parts of his body, as you can see right there. And that's just about it, honestly. His cape has plenty of holes in it. I just love those details like that. I love the details that they put into these zombie pops. They're probably one of my personal favorite ones Funko has ever made. So if they want to keep this line going, they can go as long as they want because I will collect them up until the line eventually ends, which will probably happen. But this is just the beginning of this line, so expect to see plenty more of this on the channel. So there's Zombie Magneto. Let's move on to Zombie Venom. Another guy that actually almost got canceled. Zombie Venom was up for pre-order. He was announced at New York Toy Fair as a GameStop exclusive. He was put up for pre-order. His pre-order ended up getting canceled, including mine. But then he was put up for pre-order again, like right after it got canceled. So he ended up coming out. But he came very close, just like Magneto did, to being cut. But thankfully he was not. This is actually one that people were hoping for when the Marvel Zombies line was first teased. So we ended up getting it, and it looks super cool. Of course, it does have the Funko Club exclusive thing on it. I don't know what that is, honestly, but it is just GameStop. It even says GameStop, but that's way too hard to see with the camera. But if you were to zoom in, like right here, it does say GameStop on it. but it's super hard to see. In terms of the artwork, again, very good job. It's kind of funny to me because they have now the Marvel Zombies pops and they have the Venomized pops, and they basically just combined them both to make this one. So I think that's pretty funny that they ended up doing that, but you know, it's probably just humor that I find funny. But the back of the box, again, just has the main 4 on it, which at least shows that this pop was produced after Gambit and Black Panther were cut. Although I think Gambit is going to be a part of Wave 2, but don't quote me on that yet. The pops here are just the ones that ended up releasing and that we get on Halloween. So it says collect them all. We already did that. We're already good there. Let's open this one up. No base for this one, so he should be good to stand up. I don't have much hope for Venom pops. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Wow, okay. So Venom definitely has a lot more detail in terms of the green stuff than Magneto did. Half of his entire face is covered in the green goo. As you can see right here, pretty, actually kind of creepy looking. Yeah, half of his entire face, his entire symbiote is just covered, it feels super weird, it's just covered in the green goo and the green cuts and everything all over his face. And he has plenty of it on his body too. He doesn't have any bones sticking out, even though I think the artwork, yeah, the artwork actually does show him with bones sticking out, but you don't actually see that on the pops. So I don't know, I think that's kind of weird. But he does, maybe they just didn't paint it in properly. Oh no, he does. He does have bones over here, my bad. Right over here on the side, there is a little bit of bone showing. Okay, never mind, Funko did fine, they did fine. I thought they messed up. The other thing I noticed is that it has the green goo kind of dripping over here, this little area right here. I think that's a nice little detail. I always like seeing those kind of details from Funko. On the back, he of course still has the Venom symbol, and he has plenty of more green stuff all around him in the back there. They definitely went all out with the green substance here on the back here. But this is a really cool one. I think it's really cool. I love Venom pops. I like the Marvel Zombies ones, so this was a must-have for me. And I'm really glad that they ended up making this one. It ended up looking pretty cool. He does have his tongue still, too. And it's completely intact, so no need to worry about that. Alright, last one. I want to make sure I have room here for you. Okay, well, Venom's going to fall, but that's okay. Here is Zombie Silver Surfer. This one was not originally confirmed with the rest of Wave 1, and it ended up just kind of popping up randomly on Hot Topic's website, and I pre-ordered it, and sure enough, I ended up getting it. So, very good stuff. This one looks super cool just from looking at it here, but I'm obviously going to take it out of the box and show you guys how it looks out of the box. The artwork for this one had to have been absolutely difficult to do. Again, this is one of those pops where it's like, I would not have wanted to be responsible for this one, because you have to show him taking off the head, and you have to design the whole body, and design the rock that he's sitting on. I mean, that's just not, oh man, credit to whoever did this one. And of course, the back of the box, again, shows the main 4 again. It says collect them all. Let's just get right into this one. I'm super excited for this one. Now, I don't believe he's going to have a base. Maybe. Kind of hard to pull out here. Huh? There we go. All right. Yeah, he doesn't have a base, I don't think. Wow. All right. Look at that. Oh, man. Funko really outdid themselves with this one, I think. The one thing I will say, this one does not bobble, guys. It's so sad. One of the only Marvel pops we've had that doesn't bobble. It just says vinyl collectible on the box instead of bobblehead. That's how I knew it didn't bobble. But again, it would have been super difficult to do that because he actually took his head off of his own body. As you guys can see right there, it is off of his own body. He just ripped his own head off. Pretty gruesome for a Funko Pop, I'm not going to lie. You really can't see it, but it even has the little bone stubble right there. So that's pretty creepy. As you can see, he has a little bit of the green goo on him, mostly over here on this side. He has a little bit there too. I didn't even notice that. He has some of the green goo, a little bit of bone sticking out. This one doesn't have as much as Magneto and Venom did, though, I wouldn't say. But he does have plenty on there, trust me. I like the damage that was done to his like silverish, body right there. Looks very well done. The surfboard is still there. It is right here. It has been slightly damaged. I'm not entirely sure what he's on right here. I'm thinking he's just like crashing into a rock or something. I'm not 100% sure. But that is what that appears to be right here. Is some sort of rock. Other than that, though, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty simple one. Obviously, you can't tilt the head at all. You can't really move anything on this pop. It's supposed to be just stationary. But, wow, I mean, the detail on this is absolutely insane. Very nicely done job, Funko, on that one. And that does it. That's the exclusives for Wave 1 of the Marvel Zombies. If you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.